guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to do a part 2 of tips and hacks for new moms, specifically for moms that use formula. And so there's going to be 4 formula tips and then 1 general tip for any new mom. So before we get started, if you're new here, my name is Belen, and if you're not, thank you so much for coming back and watching our videos. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And at the end of this video, we will announce and put on the screen the name of the winner of the Yeti mug. So without further ado, we can go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so for the first tip that I want to give you is to put your baby formula or baby cereal, whatever it is that you use the most for your baby throughout the day, to put it in a container so you can leave it out on the counter instead of having to put it in and out of your cabinet or your pantry several times a day. So this is what I did. I put the baby formula in one container and I threw in the formula scoop in there, and I did the same thing with the baby cereal because we use it as well very often, and I put another formula scoop in there. And I got these containers at Target. They're very inexpensive. You can use any, really, just make sure they're like airtight. And these are stackable as well, so this is how I usually leave it out on my counter next to the bottle warmer. Alright, so for my next tip is, if you are a mom that uses formula, or if you do a mix of breast milk and formula, whatever it is that you do, but if you do use formula in any way and you do not want to buy bottled water to mix your formula in, what I do is I bought this very inexpensive glass bottle of water from IKEA, and throughout the day, when we boil water to make a hot tea or whatever it is that we're using boiled water for, whatever's left over of what didn't get used, I put it in here. So I open it up, I fill it up, and then whenever it's hot, I just leave it open so the steam will come out. But yeah, that's what I do. We don't buy bottled water or any of that. We don't buy nursery water. So we just use our filter tapped water, and then we boil it, and then I keep it in here. So I always have water ready to use to mix my formula in. All right, so my next tip is to make use of all those extra formula spoons, scoops that comes in the baby formula cans, to put them to use around the house. And this is what I did with them. If you have food inside jars just like this, instead of having to grab a separate spoon every time you want to take something out of them, what I did is I leave the formula spoon in there. So in this case, let's say here we have protein powder. So I already have a spoon in there, so every time I want to use it, I don't have to be searching around for a spoon. I can just grab and just use it. And the same thing over here, we just have yerba mate, which is like green tea, and the same thing, you can see the spoon in there and it's ready to use. And in the middle we have kombucha, so don't mind that. Okay, so the next tip is, if you give formula to your baby in the middle of the night when they wake up. So this is the setup that I have, that I prepare at night before I go to bed, just in case she wakes up and wants a bottle of milk. So instead of having to wake up and having to mix the formula and put it in the warmer and have to wait 3-4 minutes for it to warm, what I do is I boil water and I put it in my Yeti cup, and it keeps it warm for a long time. I want to say like 10 hours, but I leave it in there. So I have hot water ready to go, and then I have room temperature water, my formula, and a clean bottle ready to go. So what I do when she wakes up, I come to the kitchen and I just put a little bit of the hot water, and then I put the rest of room temperature water. I make sure it's warm, it's not hot. And then I mix the formula and it's ready to go. And I usually get it done in less than a minute. And you don't have to be looking around for a clean bottle or waiting for the warmer to warm up the formula. So yeah, this is the setup that I do every night, and I have it ready. Sometimes she doesn't wake up, but when she does, I am ready for it. Okay, so for the next hack that I have is to, if you have a high chair in your house, this is the IKEA high chair, but it will work with any high chair, to attach a command hook on the back of your chair, just like this one, and to hang your bibs. So whenever you put your baby in the chair, all you have to do is reach back and the bib is hanging there waiting for you. And it doesn't have to be a very expensive command hook. This one right here, I got it from the Dollar Tree store, and I think it was a pack of 2 or 4 for $1. And so yeah, so it's pretty. So you just stick it in the back and then hang your bibs. Alright guys, so that was it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And the winner of the Yeti mug is... We will see you in our next video. Bye guys!